This program is rated SPG. It contains scenes with themes, language, violence, sex, horror, or drugs, which may not be suitable for children. Strong parental guidance is advised.
Right here we have what appears to be an early stage of Minecraft, but could possibly look like Minecraft Xbox Edition. I'm not exactly sure, but right here we can see there is fog here, and yeah, it's very foggy, and it makes you bring up the question like, this definitely is interesting. We have Herobrine that appears there with a red circle. Number 4. Now this one is definitely interesting, and I definitely find this one rather believable. Right here we have a very plain looking image. It doesn't look like he's in survival by no means. It looks like more of a creative world. And you know, you see like a little nice brick house here and some fences with melons in your typical farm. And over to the right you see what appears to be a cow floating. Now I think that was very weird as well, but of course right in the middle we see very briefly what appears to be Herobrine. Now this one looks very real, because if we can look from the render distance and how everything just kind of ties in and connects, it just really looks believable, and this could actually be a more validated Herobrine sighting in my opinion. Number 3. Now this one is the most known and most seen Herobrine sighting. You've probably seen this one already, and I felt like just because this is as legendary as it is, it deserves to be on the list and hit the number 3 spot, and that is this one right here. Early alpha version 1.0.16_02. Now this is taking it way back. There was no armor, there was no hunger. Like, what is going on here in this image? You see a chicken there, but off in the distance, this is the one that really set off the whole creepypasta, the whole fact that Herobrine could be in existence. And I also believe this one is definitely one of those that could definitely be set as 100% confirmation of a Herobrine sighting. And I believe, you know, there's not really much that could be faked in this image, as of course you have the render distance, you know, the fog setting in here in the old school. Number 2. Now let's take it back to Minecraft console, one of the recent ones. Now this one's very, very hard to spot and barely visible, and it definitely brings up some questions. Now I did cover this image quite some time ago on my channel, but this was very weird, because if we look, the individual has the you know, in-game popped up as there's no one else in the game. It's just him, the player/invite, but behind that you could see what appears to look like some eyes and what could be Herobrine sitting there. This is one of the more spooky images regarding Minecraft console, and one of the ones that kinda, you know, you can't make it out if it's really Herobrine, but the eyes kinda, you know, they tell you like it could possibly be Herobrine, and it's definitely scary. So this one, hands down, number 1. Now this one could be quite controversial to some, and some people may not believe it, but it's also one in regards to Minecraft console. And right here we can see it, the first image in the nice, you know, snowy setting. There seems to be Herobrine behind the tree with a starter chest right beside it. Now if you don't play Minecraft console, there's a starter chest. Usually it allows you to kind of start out. I think PC might actually have that as well, but either way, Herobrine's sitting there right at the starter chest looking behind a tree, and this is on console, so you could be bringing up the question, this could be fake. It's kind of hard to distinguish, but if we bring up another one, as you can tell, he actually showcases that he's the only one in the lobby. So I think that's very interesting. I think that's very unique, and a lot of people believe this, a lot of people don't believe this one, but there's definitely, you know, over the course of this, we looked at 5 Herobrine sightings, and We're gonna start this off with a rather poor quality image, because honestly there's not many images of Entity 303 that look validated to any degree. So a lot of these are on Pocket Edition, and the reason why I'm on the fence about a lot of these, do I believe in Entity 303? Not exactly 100%, but I do like looking at these images. I do like dissecting them and seeing if my belief can kind of be switched over to, you know, I guess what you could say is I am looking for proof of Entity 303. So anything that could possibly put us in the right direction, I'm definitely all fours. Now this one is a little bit interesting, as it appears he is behind this glass, and this is the Entity 303 that I know that people have reported to see quite often. And now, see, this is the thing, a lot of people leave in the comment section below that they have spotted Entity 303 in their worlds. And I really don't know why he's peeking through this individual's window. It is kind of creepy, but you could tell it definitely could not be photoshopped, because it would be way too hard to photoshop Entity 303 behind the glass here, in my opinion.